What's good, people? Your boy Clan here with a brand new video. If you could give me a like, subscribe, turn that notification bell on. Going live. I want to see what you guys think about this because I did see the article where Jabari Young was talking about DeMar DeRozan, and apparently, from what Jabari Young says, DeMar DeRozan isn't happy with in San Antonio due to I think he said something about the losing and I don't know, and that he doesn't fit, and I don't know, guys. I don't know. I mean, honestly, if I'm being completely honest, do I care? Hell, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know if I care. I mean, if we're being completely honest, I think most of us probably expect for him not to come back anyway. He's getting paid a lot of money on our roster right now, and I don't know if he's necessarily living up to it. But I mean, for a small market team, I mean, this is the position that small market teams are usually in. If not, we're a little bit in a better situation as far as our talent is concerned. Um, Getting guys like Tim Duncan and uh, the big three, and then developing Kawhi. I mean, it's rare. I think that Keldon Johnson, maybe Lonnie Walker, can become that or live up to not Tim Duncan, but at least become better and become stars. But as the roster sits right now, I don't know. You say you like him, but you never felt he wanted to be in San Antonio. Yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, it's the same thing. As far as what Jabari Young is saying, I don't know. I mean, I take it with a grain of salt as far as him speaking for DeRozan, but I mean, it's so tough, man, with these reporters because you never know these journalists because you never know if it's kind of opinionated or they've heard something. From what he was saying, I mean, he went on and on about it till I'm like, are you just pointing out the obvious, or did you actually hear something? Because I mean, saying that he doesn't fit. First, he says he's unhappy with San Antonio. Then he went on to say he doesn't fit. They're losing, and it's like I doubt DeMar DeRozan said all those things. But at the same time, it's like you know what? I could say that. I can go in here and say that. I mean, that's just stating the obvious. I don't think right now. I don't know if anybody's necessarily happy with the state that they're in on the San Antonio Spurs roster. Now, as far as they want to be there or not, I don't know. But I don't think any player is actually comfortable with the state that they're in right now. And if they are, then I don't want them on the team at all. But if DeMar DeRozan really wants to go, I'm okay with it. I mean, let's be real. Let's be real here. The one reason that I don't dog out DeRozan, because first off, I like him. Like somebody said in the chat, I do like DeMar DeRozan. I mean, I got a fan page dedicated, but at the same time, it's like I'm not too crazy about kicking him while he's down or when he has bad games and stuff like that. It's because we weren't really in position to have we would have never had DeMar DeRozan if it weren't for what Kawhi did. Like we would have never went for DeMar DeRozan. I don't even think if DeMar DeRozan was a free agent, the Spurs would have been looking his way. We just made the best out of what we had. We made lemonade out of lemons. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. Uh, DeMar's loyalty belonged to the Raptors. Why would anyone think he would be loyal in San Antonio? Well, I think a lot of us were hoping that that loyalty would come over. I mean, I think a lot of us were hoping for that loyalty would at least come over. That's some sour lemonade. Yeah, it's some sour ass lemonade. Yeah, it's some sour ass lemonade. I mean, it's some lemonade with no sugar in it. It's just actually it's just lemons chopped up in a bowl, not even water. Maybe like a little pinch of water, just so you can call it lemonade. I guess that's just lemon juice. I don't know. Let me see. Nobody cares if DeRozan's unhappy. Do do do. That ain't a surprise. Demar even denied the news. Sup everybody. Sup clan. And man, I love Demar, but I always was like, damn, the whole situation was tough on him. Yeah. Demar said that, did my mama say it? Then don't believe it. Also, like our offense is not the problem. Did he say that? Wait, what? Did DeMar say that? Did he already talk about what Jabari Young said? Honestly, I take it with a grain of salt, man. It's like Jabari Young. I'm not, discrediting him at all. Like when he says something, I listen. But at the same time, it's like, okay, you say he's unhappy in San Antonio, and then you go on to list all these reasons why he's unhappy, and it's like I don't believe DeMar said all that. I mean, you're just stating the obvious at that point. I mean, you're just stating the straight up obvious. I feel like when it's when there's like specific details with certain things, it's like okay, I believe that. But then when it's something like the reasons why, I always take a back seat and I look at reporters and journalists like I don't know. I mean, you can tell me what happened. That's one thing. But then when you go on and say why it happened and the things that's going on with him psychologically and his opinion on all this, it's like I don't believe all that. I don't believe all that. Um, I think it's just obvious that it's not fitting right now. But honestly, I mean, he said that he doesn't fit with the offense. I have to kind of disagree, I guess, because the more I think about it, it's like DeMar does kind of fit with the offense. Um, it's just I don't know what it is. It's just all the pieces right now aren't necessarily meshing only because the roster that we had before with Kawhi, it was blatantly obvious that the Spurs were going in a direction where they were going to try to build around Kawhi Leonard. But now it's kind of you have all these pieces and no one's built around DeMar or no one's built around LA really. So now you just have all these pieces that would have went nicely with Kawhi, but since we don't have them, now we're kind of trying to figure it out. That's how I see it. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. Uh, Let me read some of these. I missed quite a few. Let me scroll up. Who messaged me? Oh, my cousin messaged me. You think we do a sign trade? I have no idea. Your song was fire. Thanks, man. Some people actually thought I was for real. Some people thought I was like for real trying to sing. It's like, dude, I can't sing. It was just supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be exaggerated and funny. I'm actually making I had an idea. I was like, you know what? What I'm gonna do is I really like writing like lyrics to stuff Spurs related. It's been like a lot of fun. I might do it with more NBA players and NBA related things. I don't know, but what I do want to do is I want to take like popular songs or popular rap songs and make a song to it, but say it like something like Mono Ginobili raps Sansa, right? So it would be like Mono Ginobili raps. Like for instance, I'm writing something to the box, the song the box, and I'm gonna say Mono Ginobili raps this, and it's gonna be like all these lyrics, and it's gonna be, I mean, it's gonna be my voice, but it's gonna be basically like Manu bragging about himself. It's gonna be, I think it'll be pretty good. No music video though. That took too long. I rewatched the video 3 times. Thanks, Grammy. I would have respected Kawhi if he had finished his contract. Well, it's not about that, man. It's just about the entire. The thing is, I feel like with the Kawhi situation, I know this ain't a Kawhi video, but hey, the whole news with Demar is non-news at this point. We can talk about whatever, because I don't believe the news even matters. I mean, at this point, journalists don't have much to talk about, so they gotta do what they gotta do. But yeah, as far as Kawhi, um, I I wasn't upset with him leaving, but how he went about it, like it was ridiculous because it was blatantly obvious the reason behind it. And instead of just embracing the reason and saying, "Well, I'm trying to get out because I want to go to L.A." And I know he can't do that because he's trying to keep his brand or whatever. But like, just saying that, like, I want to go to L.A. It's like, okay, that's a crappy reason, but hey, whatever. Go back to L.A. But they went about it in a way where they started blaming the San Antonio Spurs medical staff and started taking like little slide jabs at us, and it just got ridiculous. Where it was like, dude, come on, come on. And then the whole letter to the fans, where it was like, thank you for this, thank you for that, thank you for this, because everybody was asking, dang, are you going to at least thank us? And then he just over exaggerated and was like super hyperbolic about his thank you. It was really ridiculous. So that's why I was so irritated with the whole Kawhi thing. It was some BS, man. How that went down was BS. I'm over it, but at the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and like cheer for him. Like, no, that what happened happened, and I'll never see him the same anymore. Uh, let's see. Depression is a day and night emotion for a person. It's hard to believe someone from the outside to speak for DeMar. Oh, you talking about DeMar DeRozan? Yeah. The video is awesome. Thanks, man. DeMar is not Batman. He's Robin. He's not a. He needs a Batman. Yeah. I mean, he's definitely not a Batman. But every now and then he come in and he makes a good move, or he hits a game winning shot, or hits a big shot. But I get where you're going. I get where you're going. Who would he be? If we had to do a superhero, who would DeMar DeRozan be? I wouldn't call him Robin. I wouldn't say he's Robin. No, Robin's a badass though. He could be a Robin. Robin is actually a badass. I'll give him Robin. You're right. DeMar's a Robin. I'll give him a Robin. Yeah. I'll give him Robin like Nightwing, and yeah, I'll give him Robin. I'll give him Robin. Robin's cool. Okay. Let me see. I wish Zaza Pachulia never injured Kawhi. He probably still would have been with. No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. When he went down, when he went get down in that game, uh, we could have brought him back, but Popovich decided to sit him. I don't know how Kawhi felt about that, but he decided to sit him. Um, I don't think the Zaza Pachulia thing had anything to do with Kawhi leaving, unless Kawhi just really got tired of Pop, which I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think that. Look, Kawhi's a grown. All right, he's a grown man. Okay, he's a grown man. I'm not gonna be the one to sit here and give excuses to why he left. Like, we know why he left. He wanted to go to LA. So, I mean, saying that this person had that much of an impact on what he did with his career, I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair to Kawhi. I don't think that's fair to. I don't think that's fair to anybody. I don't even think it's fair to Zaza to do that, to give him that much power. I don't. No. Yeah, what Zaza did was some BS, but right after that, the Spurs had Kawhi's back. Everybody, especially Pop. Pop went out of his way to say that's some BS and talk trash to Zaza. So everybody had his back after that. So I don't want to give him that excuse. Ruru's in the house. She said, I don't know that DeMar's unhappy, but uh, he's at losing, and the fact that getting Murray back was supposed to improve the team, but seems to have made things worse with chemistry. I said before the season even started, and I'm not saying everybody got onto me, but it was quite a few people that started calling me a Dejounte Murray hater, and I don't know what I'm talking about. And I said that Dejounte Murray should not start. I said it, and it had nothing to do with his talent. I said right before, I said it way before the season started. I said there's no reason for Dejounte Murray to start this season, like no reason. The chemistry last season was really good. When we were good, we were good. Okay, when we were good, we were great. When we were bad, we were like run of the mill mediocre team. But when we were good, we were great. I mean, it was some games last season where I literally got on here like, damn, if they keep this up, this could be a championship team. Like, it was that serious how good we looked at times last season. Um, so there was no reason, in my opinion, with Lonnie Walker coming up, and with Bryn Forbes having even another year under his belt, and with the amount of chemistry we built for DeJounte to start, I just didn't get it. I felt like Derek White did more than enough last season to earn the starting position. And it's not about DeJounte being worse or anything, but I think that either they start together or DeJounte comes off the bench. And one thing that somebody said, which I think that this is an awful position to be in because somebody told me this, and I think it makes a lot of sense when it comes to DeJounte Murray and Derek White. And he said that he's like, Clan, you don't get it. He's like, the reason why DeJounte Murray starts is because you need Derek White to come off the bench and be the facilitator coming off the bench. And then starting, you need DeMar DeRozan to be the facilitator. But if you start DeJounte Murray and Derek White at the same time, then you're not going to have enough space open on the floor because DeJounte Murray is not a good enough shooter and Derek White is not a good enough shooter, so you can't really you can't really do it that way. And that makes total sense. But that, not saying you're BS, but that's straight up bullshit. Like, it makes complete sense, dude. Like, I promise. I understand. I think it was Gio who said it. If Gio's in here, I think it was Gio who said that actually, and it made total sense, and I get it. But at the same time, that is not a predicament we should be in, and we shouldn't have to worry about all that. If you're look, this is my opinion, okay? If you're going to be the starting point guard, you need to be the best facilitator on the team. Period. Period. As great of a facilitator as Manu Ginobili was, well, I mean he was a shooting guard, obviously, but as great a facilitator Manu Ginobili was, Tony Parker was a starting point guard. He was the best facilitator on the team. Period. Like that's how it should be. I don't think we should be. We think too technical sometimes. I think the Spurs think way too technical to the point where we're like, this piece needs to be here. This piece needs to be here. This makes more sense. Just like the whole Bryn Forbes starting thing. Yeah, technically it makes sense. He opens up the floor, but it's not working. Just play your best players. We're not in a predicament or in a position like we were, and I know it stems back from with the big three because everyone knows Manu Ginobili was a starter. Like, easy starter. Easy starter. By far the best sixth man of all time, but easy starter. Right? And we all agreed with him he should be a starter, but they did a few things where they were like he needs to come off the bench so he can facilitate and help the bench. I understand it was a time and place for that. I understand. But we don't have a Manu on this team. And we don't have somebody so great that could come off the bench and just change the entire game like that. Like, we don't have that. So I think if you're going to play these games and you're going to, play straight up, I think you need to just play your best players. And I think that comes with, if DeJounte Murray can't shoot, then that's just him. That's on him. But we can't hide it. I feel like we're doing too much masking. We're doing too much hiding our players. Like, put them out there. If they're going to be trash, then they're just going to be trash. Then you shouldn't. If you're the best starter we got, or this best player we got, and we can't start you, then what's the point? And I understood what because I don't know if Gio's in here, like I said, but I understood exactly what Gio was saying because it makes sense. I know why they're doing it, but it doesn't help anything. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta play who you gotta play. You can't sit here and just say what we're going to do is we're going to put this player here and this player here so we can help this player. That's bullshit. Starting point guard should start, period. Period. If you're the best facilitator on the team, you should start. And that's Derek White. And like Ruru said, it did mess up chemistry. And it's not just she saying that or people saying that and that means they're a hater on DJ. No, it happened. It messed up chemistry to the point where it was a lot of drama going on that we could tell as fans that people unfollowing each other and them starting Derek White and then LaMarcus Aldridge coming out saying, well, he just knows how to put us in our spots. He know where our spots are. Like, everyone knew that White should start. Like, it was easy. It was simple. White should start. But at the same time, like Gio was saying, like, okay, but we have to do this. We have to put this player here so we can help this and help. Look, if you can't deal with the fact that you can't be a starting point guard, then that just is what it is. Like I don't know what to tell you. We can't just accommodate every player. And I know that we're like on pins and needles at this point when it came to the whole Kawhi situation. And at this point, we're trying our best to keep people happy. And with the even the Marcus Aldridge situation where he wanted to be traded, and we're trying our best to keep people happy, but it's just not going to work. We're fortunate that Derek White and other players on the team has this mentality where they're okay with coming off the bench or they're okay with taking a back seat. But I'm sorry, they just shouldn't. This last game looked really good. I know it's just the last game, but it looked really good with White starting. Well, you have to not play down to your competition. Young teams like the Hawks, Cavs are not scared of the Spurs. They get too complacent. Yeah, it's kind of sad and uncharacteristic. Did I say it right? Yeah, uncharacteristic for us to see the Spurs go into these games in which we just play down to the competition. Not only do we play down to the competition, but we play these teams that are bad, that's like been awful franchises for a long time, and they come out here pumping their chest and just whooping our ass. Like it's getting exhausting to watch that. Like it's getting completely exhausting to see that, and I'm not used to it. I'm not used to any team really just pumping their chest on us like that. I mean, I might remember, back maybe the Antonio McDyess days, which Antonio McDyess was actually really good in my opinion. But it was certain times where we didn't look our best. We didn't look like the best team, and teams were able to just do whatever they wanted on us, and that was hard to watch. But not like this. It's almost every night now, when we see it. But hey, we might not even see any more Spurs basketball this season at all. If I'm being honest with you, I know somebody. Well, it wasn't just one person. A lot of people made the joke. Uh, like, I guess the San Antonio Spurs streak is still going. I mean, I guess, dude, but at what cost? I mean, I guess, man. I don't know. I mean, it had to be like a catastrophic virus in the world for us to keep our streak alive. Like, come on, that's ridiculous. Uh, we can't outshoot our woes on defense this year. Have lost a lot of close games because we can't get consistent buckets. It seems like every game. I'll tell you, Ruru. It seems like every game is close, but every game doesn't have to be close. It's like we can't get stops. It's like as soon as we get, because I think we've been pretty good scoring wise. Like I've seen us score pretty well at times, but it's like we will score and we'll be up by two or three, or we'll make a run. This is what I've seen a lot of the Spurs do. I've seen us make a run. I've seen us be down by like 5 points, right? Like 5, 10 points, make a run, be up by one or two, and then immediately let the team score. It's like you said, we get complacent. It's like we get super comfortable, man. It's like we'll make a run. We'll be down, make a run, look like okay, we're about to take this over, and then immediately after we take the lead or we tie it, we go ahead and let them score again. Like I've seen that a lot. Uh, let's see, how do you become mod? You talking about in here? I make people mods. Yeah, let me see who's in here that's a mod. Crammy, no, yeah, Crammy. I gave you power, and Ruru are in here right now, and they're mods. But I made them mods because I seen them a long time. Like they've been with me a long time, so I really trust them with everything. Let me see. Problem is we can't get stops. Well, I mean, yeah, that is a problem. That is a problem, Jonathan. You ain't lying. Jay, yo, y'all heard that Jay Electronica finally posted an album, finally released an album. Like, good lord, dude. I mean, it's been like how long has it been? It's been a decade. He's been having people wait a whole decade. Like, good lord. Like, I was like, oh yeah, let me listen to it. And I started and I said, I'm not gonna watch. I'm not gonna listen to this. I'm kind of pissed off you took this long. It's crazy. Sub clan just got on, but read the title. DeMar hasn't been happy. You can tell that. Oh, you can tell he don't want to be in San Antonio. I've been saying that since the beginning of the season. Yeah, it's one of those weird things, man. It's like I don't think any fan is really going to be upset with DeMar. You know what I mean? Somebody said trade DeMar. I think that's a good idea. But I don't think any fans will necessarily be upset with DeMar DeRozan. Um, I think DeMar DeRozan respects the San Antonio Spurs franchise. I don't think he's going to leave on a sour note. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not one of those things where you're necessarily mad at him. No one can really be mad at him. It just is what it is. You know, if you don't want to be there, you don't want to be there. I mean, you were kind of forced there anyway. But now, what I really don't want to see is him leave and then go back to the Raptors. I think that would be weak. That'd be a weak move. I mean, where else would DeMar? Where would you guys want to see DeMar at? I know a lot of people said Magic. A lot of people said Magic. Huh. Somebody said I'm not happy with him in San Antonio either. DeMar at Lakers. That would be weird. Knicks. Ugh. Ugh. China. Wow. I want to see DeMar anywhere but San Antonio. I mean, I'm not mad at DeMar. I want DeMar. Okay, he actually that is a good one. That's actually a good one. I want DeMar. Uh, I want us to make it work, but damn man, he does have his contract is rough, and I don't know. I don't know. What like I said before, man. Whatever the Spurs do, I understand that this is a tough process, and we're in a little bit of a rebuild going on. So I'm not a professional on that type of stuff. But if there's any franchise that I will trust, it will be the San Antonio Spurs. Now, if we were in this chat and we were like Knicks fans or something, I would just be ranting every single day. But the only peace of mind I get is the fact that we are the Spurs. That's it. I mean, we're in the category of the Patriots as far as the right moves and making the right decisions. So I think we were I think we were handed a curveball with the last recent years, the last couple years, but it doesn't take just one season to get over it. So if anything, I trust the Spurs. That's just me. I trust the Spurs. We need defense. Tim Duncan making a comeback. Hmm. Make sure, hey, anybody in here that haven't watched my last video, go watch it. It's about the big three. You might like it. Hey, you like my shirt? It's like an old shirt, and I found it, and I couldn't. Hold on. Can you see it? Isn't it dope? I was looking for this shirt, man. I finally found it. Yeah, you can't tell me that's not dope. And it's like wearing a little Adidas. Adidas is my favorite brand. Look at that. Look at that. I don't even remember. I think I got it in high school. Ain't it dope though? Yeah? No? You think it's stupid? I like it. Yeah, man. Said no, the music video was dope, clan. Thanks, man. I think it was not easy to make. I mean, it wasn't terribly hard or nothing, but it was like, man. All right, Demar nice. All right, let me read this. Demar's a nice player and a nice man, but I love this. I love this. Wait, I loved his time here. Okay, you spelled here wrong, but that's fine. I think it's best to realize that the partnership with him ain't really working out. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Nice shirt. Thanks, Ashley. Ashley's really cool. I'm gonna make Ashley admin. Should I make Ashley admin? I don't know. You gotta put some work in, Ashley. I ain't gonna do it yet. Mezzi calling the in the G League. I like him. Oh, he's killing it in the G League. I like him. I'll be a fan wherever he play. Hey, does the G League cancel too? The G League's canceled too, right? Does anybody know? I haven't been watching a lot of G League. I've been watching highlights of it. Um, but yeah, is that canceled too? Is that suspended as well? Man, it's gonna be a minimum of 30 days. Is the NBA suspended? Okay, all basketball suspended. Man, 30 days. Jeez, man. Jeez. And why does the let me ask y'all something. Why is it that the players have to donate $100,000? Like I've seen a lot of players donate a whole bunch of money to the staff for the whole month or whatever. The NBA's not doing that. They don't have enough money where they can do that. I didn't understand that. Do they have to do that? Like I don't get it. Why do the players have to do that? If the players are capable of doing that, the NBA definitely could. Easy, right? Like I don't quite understand what's going on with that. It was kind of bothering me. Like I think it's really cool for them to do that. I mean, everybody, nothing is black and white in this world, okay? So I'm pretty sure it's an image thing as well. Why these players would do it. Zion doing it. It does look good on your image. It could just be something that's genuine. It could be something that's, you're just trying to improve your image, make your image look good, your brand, or it could be a little mixture of both. But nonetheless, I don't know. I don't understand why the teams can't do that. I don't get it. You see, the corona will die down by April. Man, yes hope, man. It's hope, but I don't I don't think that's necessarily the case. To be honest with you, I miss watching sports too. Ashley, uh, to offer him an extension, just yeah, yeah. I was gonna say something. Now I forgot what I was gonna say. I lost my train of thought. It was about the virus in the NBA, but I kind of lost my train of thought going on that little rant about the owners not paying the staff. I don't get it. I don't. Maybe they are paying them. Maybe I'm just not understanding it. I don't know. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Yo, how about those Jazz? I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Because I remember people always ask me like, who's my second or third favorite team? Because obviously Spurs, but I'm not from San Antonio. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. So if I had to have a second team, like let's say the Spurs don't make the playoffs or they're in the playoffs and they get kicked out, I'll go for Memphis. Like I'm just gonna go for Memphis. Not necessarily I'm a fan of them or anything like that, but I'm gonna go for Memphis because I want Memphis to do well because I want the team to remain in Memphis. Like because it's the easiest way for me to go see games. Like it's the easy way for me to go see a Spurs game is to just go to Memphis. So I want that team to be there. Um, but I'm gonna tell you right now, like my third favorite team, if I had to like choose, was the Utah Jazz. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Utah Jazz is effed. Like they are screwed, y'all. Like it's done. It's done for them. I don't see them doing anything ever. I mean, not ever, but for a very long time. Very long time. You are not. What just happened with the whole Rudy Gobert thing and the way that he acted over the last week, and now, I mean, it's not a guarantee that Donovan Mitchell got it from Rudy Gobert, but I guarantee you he's blaming him, and that's your star player. I guarantee y'all they are done. Like we're not gonna see any Utah Jazz in the conversation for competing for anything. I mean, it is done. Don't want Gobert. People saying they want Gobert. I don't know, man. Gobert is kind of. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm telling you right now, it's done, dude. That team is over. All right, is done. What Gobert just did, because it would be different if he just caught it. You know what I mean? He just caught it, but it was like his actions were just so. awful. Like, oh, it was just so awful. It was just so off. It's just a bad, terrible look. And I know he apologized for it, but I guarantee you that locker room is ooh, no telling what type of organization or coach you need to mend that. But that is done, dog. Yeah, it is done. Like I don't know. I kind of feel bad for them. Like I said, I kind of like the Utah Jazz. Not necessarily the fans. The fans they kind of iffy. Not all of them, but you know they got some racist fans. Uh, but yeah, their team, man, it's oof. I feel bad for them. It's gonna be sad. All my wife's family in Memphis, um, or Mempho, Tennessee, as they say. Yeah, they do say Mempho. They do say Mempho. You ain't hood. You ain't street. You ain't North Memphis like me. I'm watching Spurs versus Rockets. Best game of the year. Dang, we just reminiscing now. People just watching old games. Anybody know about Tony Parker? Is he in the USA or France? Oh, I don't know. I thought Tony Parker lived in the United States. Didn't he? I thought he lived here. He don't live here? No, man. I don't know. I would go to. If I had that much money that they have, I would just move to Hawaii. I think Hawaii's safe, right? Is Hawaii safe right now? They might be safe, or maybe not. That's like a tourist. They got a big tourist thing going on. I'll move to Canada. That's where I'll move. I think Canada's okay. I'll go to Canada. Canada never have anything going on. I want to live in Canada anyway. I'm being real. We kind of suck. To be fair, millions of people were thinking just like him. Like people were overreacting. Um, yeah, but no. Like, I'm sorry, man. What he did, I I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, but you got to be better than that. Like, you got to be better than that. And we don't know how serious it is right now. Okay, I mean we know it's serious, but um, a lot of people, most of the cases have been mild, and there have been plenty of people that gotten over it. But what he did, man, it's still people that died from it. Like, and even though a lot of them are the elderly and people with existing conditions and stuff like that. But what the way he acted was very immature. Like, if anything, it was just immature, man. Like, and you're people watching you, man. You don't do that. And then especially with you traveling all the time and you just don't do that. It would have been a totally different situation. Oh, you said Hawaii not safe? Oh, okay, yeah, I would go to Canada. But it would have been a totally different situation if he, you know, contracted it or whatever and just didn't act the way he acted. Him acting that way just made it look so bad. So bad. Uh, how lethal it is varies on the person, depends on your immune system. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I'm trying my best. Man, I swear, y'all, I went to the gym today, right? I went to the gym today, and I, I, I pride myself on being pretty clean as far as disinfecting my hands and everything. Like I keep hand sanitizer on deck all the time anyway. So when I go get gas, get in the car, hand sanitizer on, boom. Like I do that type of stuff. But man, when I was in the gym today, it was so many wet seats. Like it was so many people wiping stuff down, and that's great, by the way. You know, when you on a basically this is a university town, and people have some sense. But I never found myself that cautious. Like it was crazy, like it was crazy. Like I wasn't touching my phone because you touch your phone to change through Spotify. I wasn't touching my phone. I was disinfecting everything. Before, after I got off, I was like, man, let me make sure nobody else, gets sick. Like I was doing everything I could, and then I was putting a lot of hand sanitizer on every single time I was done messing with something. It was. Whew, I don't know. I went in. Uh, People are fighting over TP now. Tony Parker, what's going on? What you talking about? Am I missing something? You see, to be fair means that people are thinking, oh, yeah, yeah, okay, read that one. Did they make your college classes go online? Base class, yes. They didn't close down the university, but now I think all the classes are online up till like April something. The thing is, I'm a grad student, so a lot of my classes are online anyway. I mean, it's only 3 classes right now. All of them are online anyway, basically. Like how they do it is you'll be online and then the next week you meet in person and then you'll be online, then you meet in person. Like that's usually how they do it. So it's not a big deal at all as far as for me. I think a lot of the other students, like undergrad and all of them, I think they're having a hard time because their professors don't. I don't even think they use the online stuff, so they setting something up for that. So I don't know what's going on with them, but um, yeah, that's all. That's all I gotta say. He said it depends on your immune system. I was Oh, y'all talking about toilet paper? Oh, okay. I was like TP. I was like, what Tony Parker do? Yeah. Can somebody explain the toilet paper thing to me? I don't get it. Why is it? I swear, y'all. I went over to there's a Kroger right down the street and Walmart. It was just packed, just packed. It was just packed to the point where I'm like, damn, I got a bigger chance of getting Corona going here with all of y'all. I was like, I might as well just starve. I'm gonna go. I might. I don't know. I'm going back home maybe in the next couple days or back to my folks' house for a couple days. In a couple days, I'm thinking, should I go to the grocery store? But if I go, it's gonna be like late at night, man. It's gonna be when no one's there before closing, because there ain't no way in the hell I'm going with all those people. Uh, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, immune system. Uh, yeah, man, I survived through like the worst flu ever. I think it was around the swine flu time, and man, that was the worst thing ever. That thing hit me. That was like the worst thing. I didn't take any medicine for it or nothing like that. So I feel like if I can get past that, I feel like I can get past anything. Cause that was awful. I mean, that was just awful, guys. I mean, I remember hallucinating. I was sleeping on the couch, and the whole time it was like it was messing with my head because I thought I was on the ground. And then sometimes I felt like I was falling, like from the sky, and I just kept waking up in cold sweats. Like it was the worst thing ever. The only good thing that came out of me having the flu that time was that I watched Pulp Fiction for the first time. And I was like, oh my God, this movie's amazing. But that was it. Because I saw it for the first time because I had nothing else to do at home. And I was trying to occupy my mind. But yeah, that was like the worst thing ever. So I don't know. Guys, be safe, man. Just look, just don't hang around a lot of people. Just chill at the house. I mean, just chill at the house. It's so sad with what's going on. I mean, I don't know, man. It's so sad. If it ain't a virus, it's somebody shooting somebody. So y'all be safe. People are panicking. It's been long lines and shelves being cleared of everything. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, imagine working at Walmart right now. Or like Kroger. Wouldn't that like suck working there? If any of you guys work at a Kroger or Walmart, like big ups to you, man. That would be rough. Yeah, man, just chill at the house. I mean, what's the point? Just chill at the house. Just chill at the house. Don't be over cautious to the point where some people just go, way too far. Just look, we don't know a lot about it. Um, if you get it, you just hope you can fight it off. But just be positive, man. Just be positive. Don't get too upset. Don't go crazy. Just be positive. Be positive. Do you also live stream on Twitch? I do not. I do not. I need a Twitch account. What I really need to do is get a Twitch account. I need to get a Twitch account and play games on it, like video games. Honestly, I'm thinking about doing something like that, like getting a capture card or something. Maybe by the end of this year, once the PS5 come out, and then I'll be getting into that. Maybe I'll do something like that. Right now, I mean, it would be not. It wouldn't. be much for me to even do with it. I want to just I'll build this YouTube channel up more, and then that way when it's Twitch time, I could try to bring people over there. But yeah, I don't know. Twitch would be cool though. It would be cool to have a Twitch live stream on Twitch, but I don't really do it. If I and like I said, if I did do it, it would be video games. Really hype, man. I'm really hyped for this this Ginobili song I'm writing. It's pretty to me. It's pretty funny. I mean, you might just find it stupid, but to me, it's pretty funny. Let me see. Now I got to get on it quick because the box is like number one on the Billboard. So I think that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see whatever's like top five Billboards, and it's like, all right, I'm gonna parody that. No music video though. I'll just put lyrics. It'd be like a lyric video or something. I don't even know if I'll put video to it. Do you believe in ghosts? Um, I don't know, man. I don't like that question. That's kind of scary. And then you got the little chat going on, and you saying, "Do you believe in ghosts?" And I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that question. I don't know if I want to answer that. You reminded me of what's that horror movie called, man? What's that horror movie called? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Where all those friends are like on Skype. Unfriended. Unfriended. That's what it's called. Unfriended. You remind me of Unfriended right now. That's a good movie. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, some people might call it like think it's kind of dumb, which it is kind of dumb, but it was different, man. It was like, damn, that's how you use a small budget right there. That's how you use a small budget like that. That movie's the bomb to me. I love it. He said, "Don't bring up ghosts. It's 10 at night." Yeah, that was a weird question, man. It's like some I don't know, some unfriended stuff going on. One by one, people just gonna start leaving the chat. People are panicking. It's been. Oh, okay, read that already. Sorry, I went up too far. Are the rumors about DeMar true? I don't know. I mean, it's just rumors. I mean, as far as does he want to be there, don't want to be there, I don't know. Like I said, when it comes to these reports, for the most part, I'm all for what. But when you start talking about why someone is doing something or why someone feels, it's like I don't want to hear that. I don't know how I feel about that. Like even me personally, when the whole Kawhi thing went on, and I posted, because remember I posted what happened with Kawhi. All right, and I'm gonna see right now. I was the first one to do it. Okay, I was the first one to do it. It was actually somebody that's very close to the Spurs, and I'm gonna keep bringing this up until everybody just say, "Clan, you were right," because there was so many people that were dogging me, calling me all kinds of stuff, and it's on Instagram, and I still got it up, and you can go back to that post and see where I first talked about the stuff with Kawhi. No one else talked about it. No one else knew what was going on, and someone literally messaged me about it, about what was going on. And when I say it's somebody close to the Spurs organization, I'm saying it's somebody related, directly related to somebody in the Spurs organization. And they told me, and I said every single thing about what was going on with Kawhi. I never said why. You don't say why because you don't know why. And even if that person told you why Kawhi was doing what he was doing, how would they know what's going on in Kawhi's head? You know what I mean? But they knew what happened and what was going on, and he did know what the feeling was with a particular person that he's related to. You said what post? Ah man, it's around the time. It's like a month or two before the Kawhi stuff came out, where we started finding out everything that happened with Kawhi. So it was literally like a month before it, and I'm trying to remember what. It wasn't a video. It was just a picture, and I think I had a picture of Kawhi. And I said that someone told me it, and if you go in the comments, it is so many people dogging me, like so many people saying you don't know what the f you talking about. I'm unfollowing. Oh my god, you just want clout. Like it was crazy stuff. I was like, why would I lie about this? And I was very specific about it, and people were really upset because they were like, oh man. I think they were just more upset that it might be true. Uh-uh. By the way, there's this one troll on my channel. I'm about to get off, by the way, guys. I mean, we're about to hit the 50 mark. But, oh, we just hit the 50 mark. There's somebody on my channel, okay? And it's a troll. He's a big troll, and he goes on almost all my videos, not every single one of them, but a lot of my videos. Every time I live stream, he goes on there and he says, "That's not content." He jump on here every single time. He's like, "That's not content. Live streams are not content. You don't make content. Worst YouTuber ever." All this BS, all this bullshit. Yeah. How you feel about yesterday? How does he feel about yesterday? Because I can make things. All right. I'm creative. I can do things. Like I don't just see like, and this is a Spurs page. We go in here and we talk about Spurs. It's much easier to go live stream, talk to people directly, and be cool, and we all talk about it. But it's literally one dude that does that, and I'm like, man, f you. All right, good night, Ruru. Uh, let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything before I get off. Clan, you need to do something because there's these soccer fans coming in the chat. They're coming in there because Spurs is a soccer team too, so they think that that's just let them be, man. They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out that they're like, oh crap, this is San Antonio Spurs. It is weird that they jump in there. Like you should know, right? I mean, based on like the cover art I have of Manu Ginobili blocking Harden, you would think that they would know. Are we keeping DeRozan? I don't know, Nick. I don't know. Rosen for Tatum. I doubt the Celtics would make that move. Highly doubt it. Let's see here. Celtics are a really weird team because I thought that they would really like be in position to do something. But now it's like, I don't know. I don't know what y'all. I don't know what y'all are. All right, he's saying peace, everybody. All right, it looked like people starting to get off. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, before you guys leave, please like this video. I'm gonna sit right here. Like this video, people that's in here, because that helps with the whole thing where people can even see the channel. So please like it, like right now. Like it, like it, like it. Like it, like it, like it, like it, like it. Like it, like it, like it, like it, like it. Let's at least get to 30. I get to 30 likes, I'm cool. I'll be content. All right, come on, 5 more. 5 more, 5 more, 5 more. 5 more. Thanks, man. All right, 3 more, and I'm cool. 3 more, and I'm cool. Oh, damn, we're at 31. Okay, well, shoot. Let's go to 35. 35, 35. Got 35, got 35. Got 35, 40, 40. Can I get 40, 40? 45, 40, 45. I'm not good at that. Okay, that means I'm leaving by clan. All right, dude. All right, guys. All right, I appreciate it. I'll give it to you later. If you haven't watched the last video, it's a dedication to the big three, and you might get a laugh out of it. And with all this Corona stuff going on and this craziness, you might need it, man. You might need it. Made me feel better posting it and making it. So go check that out. And yeah, I'll give it to you guys later. Until next time, deuces.